Hey, I'm PD Nice. Normally I wouldn't report news, but I want to pay some respect to fallen superstars and give an opinion of why. As you can see from this title, several superstars have been released from WWE World Wrestling Entertainment. Along that list, let's start with Mark Harris, a referee. I'm not going to say much about the referees because, and no offense to any referee, all referees look the same to me. They get the job done, 1, 2, 3. Or 10, if we gotta do a count out, or you get the point. So I guess he was a good referee, but I can't judge, so I'm gonna skip over to Jinder Mahal, 3MB member. Actually, I missed one. Drew McIntyre was also released. I just didn't have this written down for some reason. Anyway, both of them, Jinder Mahal and Drew McIntyre. It was creative. People, I mean, their other gimmicks, the Scottish Chosen One, and the Indian, what was he? He was like, Jinder Mahal was like, something, he married Great Khali's sister, and it was in her bed. Those were the days when these two were really on fire, in my opinion. And 3MB killed their career. I'm guessing 3MB also is expanded. Maybe he's later in Hornswoggle, but I don't see that going very far. Um, so, I think those were two good superstars. Drew McIntyre also won the tag team titles with Cody Rhodes, and he's a one or maybe two-time Intercontinental Champion. I'm not 100% sure. Next one is Oksana. Another diva bites the dust, leaving us with, I believe, 9 divas active. Well, 11 divas active, with AJ and Tamina also being off. Oksana, let's just jump into this. Teddy Long has also been released. They spent the most time. That was her big thing when she was on Team Teddy. She did that Fox Island run, and tomorrow she has to face Alicia Fox of SmackDown. So I'm guessing there's no way she's winning that. Um, we'll get to that. You see that in another video. My prediction there. Anyway, Oksana really didn't have creative on her side. I feel like she was Vladimir Kozlov or Rusev. Now, if I was going to book her, I would put her in Lana's position. But WWE doesn't want to do that. I also believe that Oksana, and no offense, Layla might be taking this one. She's the oldest diva at 30-something years old. Okay. Alright, now moving on. We have second-generation superstar Camacho. I believe he's Haku's son. He was his famous run with Hunico on the biker gang. Hunico's backup. I felt like he could have really been like a power guy like Ezekiel Jackson. Like the bodyguard. He could play anybody's bodyguard. And I feel he was really coming to his own with this Adam Rose feud. But I don't know why WWE was going to release him. I felt he was coming to his own on NXT. So I really don't know what to say about that one. We got Yoshitatsu, which I'm not 100% sure is a lawsuit, because Yoshi got hurt on the Performance Center. So I don't know what you can say about that. I know he was injured. Yoshi had his famous run on ECW with Goldust, and then disappeared into nothing, really, doing NXT. I thought he could have... I don't know about him, because his gimmick was good. He was the Japanese guy. But I guess in the modern day world, it's not going to work. But Sonata for TNA. So maybe go to TNA and do Sonata run. I don't know. My opinion. Brodus Clay. Most famous for NXT was Alberto Del Rio and Teddy DiBiase's rookie. Of course, he lost that to, I believe it was EC3. Don't quote me on that. Anyway, so Brodus Clay was Alberto Del Rio's manager at WrestleMania 28, I believe, against Edge in his retirement match. Of course, he was Cameron and Naomi's dance partner in the Funkadactyls and SBT Tensai, his partner. And then, again, I feel this guy was coming to his own on NXT, being the big bad guy, and he's gone. Just rewind the video and look at my Camacho thoughts, because that's the same way I feel about Brodus Clay. He was coming into his own on NXT. Got two more here. Evan Bourne, most famously for being the tag team champion with Kofi Kingston, High Flyer 450 Splash. Upon the time that Justin Gabriel came into the WWE, I was like, this guy's going to have a problem because they have the same finish move. 450 Splash. Before losing the tag team titles, he was suspended for 30 days. And right after that, he got suspended for 60 days. The day he was ready to come back, he got run over, his foot got run over by a car. And we haven't heard from him since. I believe he was ready to come back. I think he did. That could have been a total creative thing. But I always said it should have been, Kobe should have got a real tag team, like he was doing R-Truth. And I said Evan Bourne should come back as a heel to take him on. But I guess that won't happen. Teddy Long also got released. I think I mentioned this earlier, but I don't think I talked about it. I think that was a total creative thing. They had nothing for him. That's all I gotta say about that. And Kurt Hawkins, who was the tag team champion with Zack Ryder, he sent out a tweet about a couple months ago saying, "I lost to Zack Ryder. My career is over." Kurt Hawkins was really a jobber the entire time, except for the Edgeheads. He was Tyler Rex and him were getting a push, and Tyler Rex had to go away to be a father. So I thought he couldn't come onto his own. I thought he had a very good rookie match with Adrian Neville a few weeks ago on NXT. He could have been in NXT. He could have been put in NXT and learned his craft. But he also opened a school in Queens, so that's why I think he is leaving. It's all on good terms. I think that at least he leaves on good terms. I haven't read anything, guys. Except I did go to Heath Slater's Wikipedia page to see about 3MB. So that's the only thing. And it didn't say anything about Hornswoggle. That's my opinion. But I'm paying respects. I think these guys were talented. Even Drew McIntyre and Jinder Mahal, I feel like they've been better than they ever were in 3MB. After when they had their jobs, when they were jobbing, I feel like they really showed something in 3MB. And I thought the Hornswoggle and Torito's matches were going great. So I'll be keeping you guys posted if anybody else gets released, because I want to pay my respects and give my creative thought. For right now, stay nice for disability rights.